Hello, my name is Lacey Covanda, and I am so excited that you joined me today. We are going to do an upper body workout. I will do a little bit of warm up with you, and then we will do all upper body strength and a little core. So grab a set of weights or a couple set of weights. You can have a heavier set versus a lighter set if you would like, or anything that you could use to resemble a weight. And then grab a mat if you're on a hard floor, or a towel, or you can be on the carpet as well. So I am a certified Revelation Wellness Fitness instructor, and we combine our faith with our fitness. So we are going to focus on the Word of God, letting His Word sink into our hearts and change us from the inside out while we move our bodies. So today we are in Galatians 6, and this says, Galatians 6, verse 7 through 10. It says, "Do not be deceived, God cannot be mocked. A man reaps what he sows. The one who sows to please his sinful nature, from that nature will reap destruction. The one who sows to please the Spirit, from the Spirit will reap eternal life. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers." So basically we get, you reap what you sow. That's where that truth comes in to the Bible here. It's in Galatians. So what are the things that we're focusing on? What are the things that we do? Are we doing the things that just please ourselves, our selfish nature? And if so, then our what's coming back to us isn't necessarily good. So if I'm focusing on negativity or negative things in my life, what I'm going to get back is negativity, because what you look for, you'll find, and also what you invest in, the return that comes back is similar to what you put in. And so in verse 9 it says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time you will reap a harvest for it if you don't give up. So let's not give up in doing good, even when we don't feel like doing good. Let's do good because we want to love others for who they are, not because they've necessarily earned it. Let's just do good because that's what God has called us to do, and He has done good to us. And so may that just be an overflow from our hearts. Just the love that He's poured into us, may it just flow from us to pour out to others. And you know what? We get to look forward to that eternal reward of heaven. And God is so good. He gives us rewards while we're still here on the earth. The fullness of life and being blessed by other people. And so let's just focus on that while we move today. I will start our music and just find a space to move in. And we'll just get warmed up, and then we will go right into our upper body workout today. So let me push play and get your weights, and we shall get started. All right, so just start by marching in place. Just swing those arms. Just kind of like roll your shoulders, or just kind of let them bounce. Just get loose. Recognize if you have any tension that's built up in your body anywhere. Good. Tuck that belly button in toward your spine, or take your back towards your belly button. Make them meet in the middle. There you go. Keep going. All right, just take some big shoulder circles, as big as you want. If you want to do it one at a time, go for it. You go backwards. Good. Ooh. Feels good to get loose. All right, just jump rope or go back to the march in place. So just air jump rope. You can hop on both feet. You can alternate kind of side to side. But just get those shoulders, those hands into it. Good. Take your arms the other way. So what's the good that you could do today? And that starts with our thoughts, right? What are we going to think about today? All right, some good old-fashioned jumping jacks. So you can be here is a good option, or you can do a full jumping jack. You do you, and just get loose. So nice and easy, just getting that blood flowing, those muscles loosened up. Good job. All right, we're going to step touch. We're going to bring our heels to our rear end, stretching the front part of our legs here, and get your shoulders into it. Sink down as far as you want. Good job. All right, take your arms high. So reach up, pull those shoulders on your back. Good. Keep moving. All right, high knees with a twist. So straight back, bringing your knee up, but your elbow doesn't have to touch your knee. All right, let's roll it out. Big arm circles, kind of roll into that knee. Good, other side. Open up that chest. You got it. Then taking your heel out, step forward, and then you're gonna pull back in your hips, straighten that front leg. So reach high, pull it back. One more time on this leg, and then we'll switch and go to the other side. So step forward and pull it back. Good job. Good. Hands on the inside of your knees. You're going to drop your belly and look up, and then you're going to round it out. Stretch that back out. Good job. All right, then looking over one shoulder. And when you're ready, switch and look over the other shoulder. Do that a couple more times. All right, so you can jog it in place. You can jump rope. You can go back to some jumping jacks. Excuse me, getting over a cold. All right, so if you feel loose, great. If you need to keep moving, go for it and get stretched out a little more. So our upper body strength, go ahead and grab your lighter set of weights. Your lighter set of weights. We're gonna stagger our feet, tuck that belly button in, and we're gonna do a reverse fly. So join me when you're ready. So you open up that chest, squeezing the muscles on your back together. Keep breathing. You got 10 more seconds. The next round, we'll switch, and you'll take your other leg forward. Rest. Rest. Good job. Still with your lighter set of weights, we're going to go to shoulder presses. So arms down by your side, shoulders on your back. Begin when you're ready. Just press it up, and then come back down. Good. So have you seen this played out in your life? You reap what you sow. Let us not grow weary of doing good, right? Five more seconds. Keep going. 2, 1, rest. Rest, good job. Grab your heavier set. Your heavier set, we're gonna do bicep curls. So roll those shoulders back and down, palms facing out, and your thumbs are gonna point a little further out than you normally would. Ready? Begin. Curl it up and back down. You can also do this in a chair. It gives good support for your core. So then you can focus just on your arm muscles. Good job. 15 more seconds. You're doing it. Keep breathing. You can do it. 5 seconds. 2, 1, rest. Rest. Shake those out. Now your palms are going to face your thighs, and we're going to do a high row. Tuck that core in, belly button toward your spine. Ready? Begin. High row. Lead with those elbows. Can you smile? You got 15 more seconds. 10. I know you're feeling them. Good job. go ahead and grab your lighter set of weights. We're going to do a combination move where we're going to row it up and then we're going to kick them back, okay? So keep resting for now. Ready? Begin. Row it up, kick them out, come back down. Good job. Shoulders out of your ears. You're halfway there. Halfway there. Keep going. Give you 5 more seconds. Come on. And rest. Rest. Good job. This time, 90 degrees on your elbows. So we're going to lead with our elbows. We're going to do a side arm raise. Ready? Begin. So it's out and in. So your wrist, your elbow, they stay in the same plane. And you're taking that elbow up towards the same plane as your shoulder is in. All right? More than halfway done. Now we're going to take a break after this one. You got 5 more seconds. Come on. 2, 1, rest. Set those down. Good work. Turn our music down just a little bit. How are you feeling? So this verse is similar to kind of why do we work out, right? We know that if we invest time and energy into moving our body, into lifting some weights, in stretching and resting, we know that a return comes back to us, right? We get increased endurance, we get better cardiovascular health, we get stronger muscles, stronger bones, right? So that's similar to this verse. What you put in, you will get back. And let me say, it's also, we don't do this for selfish reasons, right? Like I don't go serve my family because then I expect them to serve us. That's not what this verse is saying. But the general principle of this verse is that as we do good towards others, we are going to maybe be more open to see the good, the benefits that come to us. Maybe we'll be more optimistic, we'll have better optimistic thoughts. We'll just be more thankful, more grateful, right? And it starts right here in our minds. What we focus on tends to be what we will see, right? So if we focus on the good, if we do the good that is around us, that we've been called to do, then we see the rewards of increased peace and joy and hope, patience, right? All right. Are you guys ready to start again? Let's start again. So grab your lighter set of weights. Lighter set of weights, and you're going to switch which leg you were forward on, and we're going to do a reverse fly. So tuck that belly button in and begin when you're ready. Open it up. Make those shoulder blades come together on your back. And when you lift them up, really exhale. And then back down slow. Control that momentum. You can do it. 10 more seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Good job. I'm proud of you. All right, back to the shoulder press. Shoulder press. Bring your weights up. Begin when you're ready. Good job. Can you smile? Can you smile while you're moving? Halfway there, 15 more seconds. 10. Woo. 5, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. Grab those heavier weights. Heavier weights if you want them, or stick with the other weights. It's up to you. We're going to go to the high row. No, excuse me. Bicep curls. Begin. Begin. Curl them up. Slow down. Belly button tucked toward your spine. What if we just did good because of the goodness that God has shown us, right? What if our reward doesn't come until heaven? That would still be worth it, right? Yes. You got 2, 1, rest. Shake those out, roll those shoulders. Now to the high rows, so palms facing your thighs. We'll start in 5 seconds. Ready? Begin. And honestly, we don't earn those rewards. We don't deserve those rewards, right? We've done nothing on our own to deserve any reward. It's all because of Jesus and his blood, his sacrifice, his great love for us, that we get to participate in any reward that he gives us. Woo! Keep going. You got 3, 2, 1. Rest. Set those down. Ooh, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling those. All right, we're going to row it up. We're going to kick it back. Ready? Begin. Row it up, kick them back, and then down. So let me ask you, what are those good things that you can do today? And maybe we do them out of worship and to Christ, right? The good that he has done for us. 15 more seconds. Keep breathing. You got 5, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. All right, side arm raises. Side arm raises. May that be the characteristic of our lives, that we would do good towards all people. Not because they've earned it, but because side arm raises go, but because of the grace and mercy that Christ has shown us. And think about how we want to be treated, right? We love it when people treat us with kindness, with goodness. So may we treat others as we want to be treated, right? We don't deserve the kindness and goodness from others. 2, 1, rest. Rest, set those down. Grab a drink. You are done with the upper body part. We're going to do some core before we stretch it out for the day. So, you did great work with that upper body. Good job. You will need a set of weights close to you. But go ahead and come on down to the mat, to the floor, after you grab the drink. So holding 1, I'll show you what we're doing while you still take your break. Holding 1 or 2 weights, it's up to you. You're going to find a straight back, tuck that core in, put a straight back as far as you want to lean, and a Russian twist, but we're going to pause in the middle, press it up, and go to the side. All right, we're going to do this for a full minute, but we're not going to repeat it like we did. We repeated the upper body strength, okay? So go ahead and get set up. Excuse me. And we're going to begin right now. So twist to the side, press it up. You can take it quicker than me if you want, or slower. It's up to you. You can take your feet over here. I don't think I need that today, but if you want, you can raise your feet up. How are you doing? Keep breathing. You're halfway there. Come on. You can do it. It's not always easy to do good, right? But it's always worth it, regardless of how others respond. And notice it says we'll reap a harvest at the proper time. Sometimes we do a whole lot of good and we don't see a harvest of it for it. But in its proper time it will come. Rest or even it out. We don't get to pick when that harvest comes, but we do get to keep going and doing good towards all people. Good job. All right. We're going to come on. I'm going to grab my lighter set, my lighter weight. We are going to come onto our hands and our knees. You can be in a full plank position if you want. I'm going to show you some options. So you can be on your knees, core engaged, and we're going to start with our weight back here. We're going to take it to the top, set it down, bring it down to the middle, and we're going to switch our hands. All right, so we go down and then back up. So, ready, set, begin. So you take it to the side and then back up. Good. You can do it. Push back through those heels if you're on your toes. Squeeze your glute muscles together. Come onto your knees if you need. Almost there. Actually, you're almost halfway there. Don't give up. Don't give up in doing good. Your harvest is coming. That harvest may not be until heaven, but it's worth it. It's worth it. Keep going. You're shaking. I'm shaking too. 15 seconds. Almost there. Come on. You can do it. 5. Rest. Or even it up if you need. Good job. Good work. So proud of you. Good job. Woo. That's not easy, right? Not easy, but you did it. You did good work. Good work. All right, if you would like more, we got even more. Or you can fast forward to this cool down part. So coming onto your back, you can have your weight if you want, 1 or 2 weights. I'm going to put one weight on my right hip, and I'm going to take my left leg high, and I'm going to press up through my right heel, squeezing the glutes on the back. So our glute muscles are also part of our core. Begin when you're ready. We're doing 30 seconds here, and then we're going to switch and do 30 seconds on the other leg, and we're all done. Keep going. You got 10 more seconds. Squeeze that glute, your bottom muscle. 3, 2, 1. Switch, and begin when you're ready. Push that heel to the ceiling. Hold that weight in place, or you can take the weight and just set it off to the side. Should feel it deep along here. 10 seconds. Then we're all done. You can do it. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Rest. Take that weight off. Good job today. Good. You can stay on your back, or you can come on up to a seated position. And we'll go ahead and stretch it out. Take your shoes off if you like to get comfortable. I love God's word, how it guides and corrects, and it teaches and it encourages us. The hope that we can find in these verses of don't give up in doing good. Right? Because a lot of times we do the good and we don't see the reward right away. And so it's easy to want to give up, but the word gives us hope. Don't give up, for at the proper time, in God's perfect timing, you will reap the harvest from it. Inhale as you reach your arms high. Exhale, come on down. Do that again. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just take one arm across. Pull that arm in and gaze the opposite way. And just look at Jesus' life, right? All the good that he did here on the earth. And goodness didn't necessarily come back to him. Reach high. Pull the arm behind you. But he never gave up in doing good. For he knew whose he was. He was the Father's. And he knew the reward that was coming, and that's our salvation. Take your arm wide, reach across. What if the good that we do and the harvest that we reap isn't about us at all? The harvest actually comes in the blessing of somebody else, right? It's not about us. But if God's kingdom is furthered, but we don't necessarily see it on this side of heaven, can we still choose to do the good that he's called us to? Reach high, take it behind you. And when you want to give up, we get to go back to the secret place with the Lord. We just get to run back to him, and you can just tell him anything that's on your heart. God, I'm trying to do what's good. I'm trying to do what's right, but I'm not received well. Or it doesn't feel like a harvest of goodness is coming back to me. And as we hide ourselves in him, he will show us who he is, who we are, and remind us that we have everything that we need in him alone. Take your arms wide. Give yourself a great big hug. Pull those shoulders apart. Separate your knees a little bit. Just roll forward. And roll on down as far as you want to take it. Slowly come on up. Take your arms wide. Give yourself a hug with the other arm on top. Pull those shoulders apart and then roll down as far as you want to go. Slowly come on up. You can just rest in whatever position that you prefer to be in, maybe on your back, in child's pose, just seated. However you want to end our time together today. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us do good to all people, especially to those who belong to the family of believers. Jesus, we thank you that you never gave up in doing good. You showed us how to live this life, to not give up in doing good to all people. And you showed us that we can lay down our lives, Lord. That we can see people as you see them. We thank you, Holy Spirit, for coming and living in us. Just pray that you would fix our gaze on you, Lord. And that when we do good, it's not about ourselves, but it's about you. To worship you and to bless others, Lord. Just break off any selfishness that so easily builds itself up in our hearts. Soften us to see people as you see them, Lord. And give us the courage and the boldness to do the good that you've called us to do, Lord. And I thank you that you're so kind and merciful that you promise a reward to us. So help us be patient for those rewards, Lord. And that reward ultimately is in heaven with you. And we also get to have the fullness of life with you here on the earth. But God, I just pray for myself that you just take the selfishness off of my heart, off of my eyes, Lord. And as we live in your Spirit, may your Spirit flow from us, that we would do the good that you've called us to do, Lord. Thank you for never giving up on us, never leaving us or casting us aside. So as we go about our day today, Lord, I just pray that you are honored, you are glorified, and that people are blessed because of the love that you put in us that now flows out of us towards other people. We love you so very much. It's in Jesus' all-powerful name that we pray. Amen. So go out today, do the good that God has called you to do, and just enjoy his presence and the fact that we get to be known by him and that we get to live with him forever, both now and in heaven above. Thank you for joining me. Hope you have a great rest of your day.